Hello there guys, it's me, Unstable Voltage. Welcome to a new series of Old World. It has been a while and I've been thinking about playing some more, and then I haven't been keeping my eye on the game, to be honest, and I got an email from the publisher, Hooded Horse, who very kindly sent me a key for the newly released DLC. To be fair, they actually sent it to me a day or two before it released, but I didn't get around to covering it. And the DLC is called the Sacred and The Profane, and basically it just adds some religious flavour to the game. You're not really going to see anything majorly different, at least I don't think so. I haven't actually played with it yet, but looking through the notes for the DLC, which is basically, you know, what it says on Steam, 350 plus new events. There are now clergy characters, over 10 new character traits that are unique to clergy characters, 6 new historical characters. Now that's not nations, that's just characters that you can sort of get in the game. Religious dissent mechanics, which is going to be the biggest change in my opinion. So you can get negative opinion from a religion, and that can lead to dissent in cities with that religion, which can have lasting consequences. And over 10 new cult city projects. These are new cult improvements added by events, as well as improvements for existing shrines. Each has a powerful and unique effect. So I'm not expecting massive changes here. So I'm going to be playing as Egypt. I mean, I've played as most of them anyway, and there isn't a lot of different leaders and civs to choose from, and they're not that different from one another. So we're going to go with Egypt. I am going to be playing on the as the noble again, difficulty level. I know that I did play and beat the game on noble last time, but it was about 2 months ago, so I'm going to be very rusty. There was definitely room for improvement on that game, and obviously there's a new DLC, and I don't know if these new mechanics are going to make it easier or more difficult, so we'll go ahead and do it on that. Everything else I will keep as default. We could choose a slightly different... we could go for... yeah, let's go Hardwood Forest. I haven't done this one before. I don't know how well this is going to go. Obviously I'm going to play to try and win, but mostly I just want to have a look at these new mechanics and see what things are all about in the Sacred and the Profane. And let's see if I can remember how to play the game, because like I said, it has been a while. So the starting location here doesn't look too bad. We've got some dies and crabs here right off the bat. We've also got some goat as well, some marble up there. We've got a volcano, we've got some hills, a decent stone production. Obviously it's a coastal spot. I think that would be a good spot to grab. We've also got some ancient ruins up there. Yeah, so let's go ahead and pop that city down. Now we've got to choose who we're going to give this to. So we could give it to the riders. Cities are always connected. New mounted units start with Saddleborn. Gives us some training per year. We get a free scout. We could give it to the landowners, which would give us some growth. Reduce rural specialist production time. Plus 20 gold per year per crop resource. Can buy tiles with money. Starts with 2 extra citizens. We can go for the clerics, which, you know, that might be more important now in a game that has more of a religious focus on it. And we could also go for the sages. I don't know, it still feels like the clerics are probably the least useful there. But monasteries and temples getting 100% output is not bad. But we're not going to be near any sand, so maybe we don't. So we probably... I mean, the scout would be nice. We aren't going to have any crop resources close by here. Yeah, I think what we're actually going to do is we're going to give this one to the riders. Oh, I really don't know. Yeah, we'll do it just to get the free scout. It'll speed things up for us. So our first tech... Now, it's actually giving us the option to pick up divination, and we do want to be able to build shrines, especially in a game that focuses on religion. But let's go ahead and get trapping first so we can get slingers, you know, a bit quicker. I always forget we start with a scout. Anyway, it's not a problem. We are going to use some of the pathetic amount of movement points we've got to get over here. Let's right click. See, it's coming back to me now. So is this one of the new ones? Your scouts stumble across an ancient, long-abandoned structure that appears to have once been a village surrounding a mine. I think this is an old one. Upon investigation, your wise man informed you that the substance mined here was kaolinite and that the vein has not yet been exhausted. Yeah, well, we haven't got the 300 gold to get porcelain as a luxury, so I guess we're just getting the XP here. That was an unfortunate one to get. So what do we want to start with here? I mean, we can get that marble really quickly because it'll give us stone, and we always run out of stone. We'll want... There's lots of stuff we'll want. So yeah, let's go ahead and get that. Let's build the quarry. We've got another scout over here, which we might as well start sending... Let's send them over this way, actually, because we do have another ancient site over here. There's a city site with horses and crabs, so we'll want to grab that as soon as possible. That's all of our movement points used up here. So, air education. Well, we always know that I like to go philosophy, especially in the early game, try and get ahead on tech a little. So let's go ahead and grab this. Explorers discover a cache of jewels hidden deep in abandoned ruins. So we can get 200 gold or 300 gold if we're willing to lose the training. I think we'll do it in moderation. We'll just take the 200 gold because we are going to want to build some... we are going to want to build some military units. So there's a city site down there we can grab. That's also next to iron, or next to ore as well, which would be really useful for us. We could do a little bit of exploration with the warrior here. They don't have very good sight lines. What else could we do? We could choose a governor, that is true. Because we don't have a governor in here yet. We could put ourselves in. That would give us some extra growth, and it would give us some extra culture and some extra gold. So let's put you in there right away and end the year. So this is our stepson. He's old enough to be tutored. Marriage proposal has arrived from the Ramesside family for the Queen. So we are currently not married. So we've got two options here. They're both from the same family. You're a zealot, -1 wisdom, +4 courage. You're a tactician, +2 wisdom, +2 discipline. Well, actually, no, +4 wisdom, +1 charisma, +3 discipline. Yeah, I think we'll actually take you. Not permitted to enter the prominent city courts. The princess, who is our daughter, and her friends spend their days surrounding markets. Again, this is an old event. So, yeah, we can become strict and get some extra gold. Let's go ahead and do that. So this is our stepson. What do we want him to have? Charisma can be a good one. In fact, let's go for discipline on you. Okay, so we've got, or at least I think we've got all of these sites. I might just keep you here just guarding that one for now. Have a little look around with the scout. See what we can find. Here's another city site. We've also got elephants here. Marble. Okay, so we've got two good sites here. We're going to want to get 2 settlers out very quickly. And as I said before, I don't want to go too far with the warriors. We can get around this lake, so that's good to know. Let's leave everybody else where they are. What options do we have here? We don't have any options there. So let's have a look up here. Yeah, we're not going to move any further with you. Could move out with this scout, but I really don't want to go too far away from these city sites. There might be more stuff over here as well, so I should bring that warrior back. Not really much I can do with that movement right now. Well, and that's not true. We can go and harvest the horses for 3 gold. Ah, so all these new events have extra little interesting scroll-like appearance. I guess that makes it easier to know that they're new ones. So when harvesting horses, your scouts discovered one steed with a coat of pitch black hair. Standing above all other horses, the steed is so fast that the scouts agree they must surely be of divine stock, a stallion fit for the gods. It takes your people days to capture the horse, but eventually it is done. What will become of this noble stallion? Let the horse sire a new line in your stables. It gives us divine bred horses. New horse units gain 50 XP. Take the horse for ourselves. It gives us +1 courage. That'd be quite nice, actually. Give us an extra 4 training per turn. We also become swift. Or send the horse as a gift to Oligarch Pepe the Younger. Well, I don't think we want to do that. I mean, horse units, I don't tend to build a lot of horse units. But is that... That's just for one city as well. Let's give it to the Queen. We are out of movement now, so let's end the turn. We can move back onto that city site. So you have now finished working on the marble. We could go and get the Hanging Gardens if we had enough wood. Now, I know people always tell me off for building early wonders, but that's quite a good one. I mean, all cities plus 20% growth, and it gives us plus 4 culture and 2 victory points. It would tie you up for 9 years, though, which is very unfortunate. I can afford to buy the wood. We could also get the pyramids. The pyramids give us an extra order and cheaper law costs. I actually think that's a better wonder for us. I will get another worker. Or do I want to build something else first, like a farm? How are we doing for food? We are getting food, but we could always do with some farms. Because we don't have any right now. Is there a good spot for a farm? Let's go... So the farm itself won't give us much much growth. The Hanging Gardens would, and then we'd be able to get other units out faster. Let's go and get the Hanging Gardens first. We are going to pay for the wood. I know that'll slow other things down a little bit, but I think that's fine. So we've got the military unit idle down here. You're going to have a little look. Okay, so we have got a barbarian camp down to the south. That's good to know. But we want to play defensive for the moment, so we'll bring you back. So we'll put you back on the city site. We'll probably grab the one to the south first, because it would be nice to be able to start working towards that iron. We can send you on a mission to make other families like us a little bit more. You're upset with us, so let's go and do an intercession there. So I think there's going to be a lot of trying to keep people happy in this particular game. We're 1 year away from getting that settler now. Do we have anything else that we can go ahead and harvest with this guy? Yeah, so we could go over here and harvest the elephants. No event that time around. We can go and harvest the game. No event that time around. Let's just keep you on the city site. And let's move back with... anything we can do with our orders? No. So let's move you back over here. Yeah, that's fine. Let's... Yep. Can we do anything else with you? I mean, I guess we could have a little look to the north. Yeah, there's nothing there. We can go and get the marble on the next turn, I suppose. So let's go on to the next turn. So we've encountered Greece. So we can give them some money. And that'll give them a good opinion of us. That's not an insignificant amount of money, but let's try and keep things going well. Oh, we bumped into Persia already. We don't want to become cruel. Also, we don't really want to tick Persia off either. But that looks like that's what we're going to be doing. So we've got a new court minister. During her studies, our daughter and heir is building a rivalry with our stepson. We've only got one option here, actually. So the princess becomes humble. We lose 2 legitimacy. Well, that's unfortunate, especially at this early stage of the game. So here we go. We've got our... we've got our settler. And while I was thinking about grabbing this one first, there's a scout down there, but we've actually already got Persian slingers up here. So I think Persia might be the biggest threat. Can I get you in here on a single turn? No. So we're definitely going to go and move you into that city side. But we're going to come over here and we're going to grab this one first. Hopefully. You're going to stay there. We now need to get ourselves another settler. Again, it is going to be 7 years. Could make an argument for getting the worker out first in only 3 years, but we'll make do with what we've got. We do have some orders left. I can send you on an intercession mission again. You're the only one that I can do. Let's go ahead and do it. Still got 2 orders remaining. I don't really think I need to do anything with that warrior. So let's just go and end the turn. So now we can get over here. I wonder if they were taking barbarian. Oh, they've just promoted, so they must have been doing something. So, which is going to be a good tile to get? I mean, I can't see what's over here. I could go and have a look, actually. I could take this scout over there now and actually see what's around here. Not a great deal. And we're quite close to Persia, so I'm thinking actually taking this tile, because this gives us the elephants, the marble, and the game. So let's do that one. So we've already got the riders. Now, are we going to have any crops here? It doesn't look like we will. The growth could be useful. Could go for the sages, could go for the clerics. There is some sand around here, but not an awful lot. It's all further up. That's not sand. I mean, we could just go for these guys again. Because then they would start joined. So yeah, let's give another one to the riders. Okay, we've discovered a landmark. That's fine. Ancient carvings have been discovered in a ruin. So the family can get 40 opinion for 20 years, and we get free law, seniority. But we don't really want that, because it could change succession. So our ways are our own. So that's one done. Now, I think what we will do here is we'll definitely start you off with a worker. We may get multiple workers out. Even though we don't have a lot of orders, we can start doing that. So we've secured that city site now. You're going to stay down there and look after that one. So we'll actually send you off to do a little bit of scouting. Looks like Persia's got another city up here. Some gems up there as well. We can go and grab those. You've done all of your movement. I am mindful that we've still got this barbarian camp down here, so I think once we've got this settler out, if we haven't found any other city sites by then, we will want to consider getting some more units out. Successfully interceded upon the king consort on our behalf. Excellent. Now, we could take the stone boost here. It's certainly not a bad idea. Stone is something that we often run out of. I'm also running out of... Now, the iron's not a problem, but because we've got a fair amount in stores. But the food we are running out of. So I am definitely going to need to get a farm up and running soon. Let's take the stone boost. I think once we get this worker out over here, I think we've got some good potential farmland on this city. So that should be okay. Let's keep looking around with you. Hopefully they're not going to do anything with that unit. Let's get over there. Harvest the gems. Oh, barbarian camp. We'll harvest the citrus anyway. I don't want to force march you. They may attack me, but I don't think they can kill me in one turn unless they've got an entire army over there, which they might do, because... You know, that's the way the AI rolls in this game. So what have we got here? Our daughter is entertaining visiting dignitaries from Greece when an argument breaks out. So she can become bold, she can become eloquent, or she can become cunning. Interesting. That does unlock caravan access if she's a governor. In my last game on this difficulty level, things went well for me by being a little bit warlike, so I think having the extra training might be useful. So we can give her the builder or scholar trait. I think I'd sooner give her the scholar, a bit of extra wisdom. So a caravan of Greek performers makes a stop at Yamu to celebrate the promising relations between our nations. Among the troop is Alexander, heir to the Greek throne. Throughout the evening, you notice him catching the eye of your heir, Neferu. Anyway. Let the heirs have their harmless fun. We gain 1 charisma. Could lead to future events. They must stay focused on their responsibilities. +2 legitimacy. Or express our concerns to King Philip the Learned of Greece. So we already have a good relationship with Greece, and I'd like to only have to fight a war on one side. The extra charisma could be nice, though. But I don't think we... Let's go for the extra opinion. King Consort comes before us as a representative of the Ramesside family, asking that you control 5 military units or clear 3 tribal sites. We've already got 1 military unit, and we will be getting more, so let's go over the military units. Is it worth upgrading this guy, giving him a promotion, or at least adding a general? I'm going to say not adding the general right now, because obviously characters can die. So if I was to put somebody in as a general and spend the orders and the training to do so, and then they die before I even use them, it's a bit of a waste. So it's better off just promoting the unit. +20% versus tribal units. Yeah, let's give you steadfast, because we know we've got tribal units close by. I believe barbarians do count as tribal units. I think we discovered that one before. So you're still down here. We've got 3... Oh, we can tutor the Duke. We'll use the Minister to do it. There's a good chance we can improve his wisdom or charisma, so let's go for that. That only leaves us with 1 order left. And as expected, the scout was attacked. So this is our stepson. So we can lose 1 discipline, or we can lose 2. Oh, this is going to suck either way, isn't it? Really. So we either loses a discipline. At least this way we'd gain the discipline, and he loses 2 charisma, and he's not the heir either, so it's not as big a problem. So we'll do it that way. So as expected, we were attacked by the barbarians there. Let's go ahead and harvest the horses. Let's go ahead and harvest the gold. And then let's move over there, because now we're hiding in the trees. And then next turn, we can go over there and grab the gems and do a little bit more exploration in that direction. You're still just sitting there. We can go and harvest the horses again. So let's do that. It's more gold. Keep you on the city site. And I could potentially promote you again, although that would cost me 200 training, and I don't really want to do that just yet, because I will at some point get another military unit, and that will cost me as well. We can send you on a mission. We can actually influence you. Or we can intercede on a family. Can't do much with most of you, but it'd be nice if we can keep family members happy. Let's end the year. And with that said, we're over the 20-minute mark, so it's probably a good place to end the video. So we haven't seen too much of the new content yet. I guess that's something that we'll see once we start getting religion and getting shrines up and things like that. So this has already just been off to what I think is a reasonable start. I don't think things have gone too badly yet. I'm sure they will, because they always do for me. Yeah, it's still it's all coming back, and it is a game that I very much enjoy. So thanks a lot for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and please do keep watching if you want to see content from the DLC. Hopefully it'll start popping up soon. I'll see you guys on the next video. Until then, goodbye for now.